The best class setup for the SWAT RFT is going to be the reflex sight, extended mags, long barrel, high caliber, and FMJ. You can see I'm also running the ComSec device and Gung Ho. If you want to go ahead and drop Gung Ho for scavenger, that's a good way to go. If you're running to acoustic sensor users, you can definitely run that dead silence. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to go ahead and explain a couple alternatives to this particular class setup and emphasize which are the most important attachments for this weapon so you can maximize those kills and minimize those deaths. Also, I'm going to break down a full gameplay so you kind of have a better idea on how to utilize this class setup, because obviously based off the different variations, your play style is going to change. So if you're someone looking to improve, this is the channel for you. If you do enjoy the video or find any of it helpful, please remember to hit that like button. And if you're part of the 72% that keep watching my videos, feel free to make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications on so you'll be able to find your way back to the channel. And the easiest way to double check that is make sure that red subscribe button is turned gray. So for the SWAT, it really comes to two attachments that you really need to focus on out of this entire best class setup. And those two attachments are long barrel and high caliber. And the main reason long barrel is so helpful is because up to 25 meters, it's a 5-shot to kill weapon, and then everything beyond will be 6 shots to kill. But with long barrel, it's going to go ahead and double that distance, so you're going to have up to 50 meters will be a 5-shot to kill. So essentially you're taking off one bullet and lowering that time to kill between 25 and up to 50 meters. And the reason why high caliber is so valuable is because even if you just land one headshot, that's going to reduce the time to kill by an additional shot. So even though this isn't the best rifle in the game, I think those are the two attachments that really set this weapon apart in terms of the rifle category. And the main reason I go with extended mags over fast mags is because you're going from 35 rounds up to 55, which is a 20 round increase. And I think FMJ is pretty useful because there's a lot of things you can wall bang, and also if someone's running body armor, it's going to completely negate that, because if you do not have FMJ, it's going to take an additional bullet to kill, which will automatically make your time to kill worse. Also, if we can get this video over 1,000 likes within the first 24 hours, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of the ICR and the SWAT, since that's a pretty common question a lot of people ask in the comment section. So let's go ahead and transition to the gameplay breakdown, and this is probably my favorite part of the video because I think you can learn a lot from me going through my mindset as I move around the map. I only die once in the entire match. You'll see where I make that mistake. It's more of just a faulty aim, not necessarily the weapon performing badly. And just like I do with my normal breakdowns, you can see I have an overhead view of the map right there on the right side, right above the score streaks. So you can kind of have an idea when I talk about certain things. So looking at the gameplay so far, I've been pretty patient, kind of locking down this north end of the map. You can see my teammates are kind of running wild and just feeding kills to the enemy team. So more often than not, what I like to do is play it a little slow in the beginning, get that map control with my streaks, because it's not going to happen with my teammates. More than likely, you're going to have teammates that don't even know how to fire their weapon. So all I'm doing is kind of covering this player's back. There's actually two different things that happen here. My team starts pushing forward. I get a UAV, I call that in. But since my teammates start pushing forward, I decide to kind of go with it. Because more often than not, the enemies will actually spawn behind you at that north spawn. So it doesn't look like it's happened quite yet. I'm kind of wall banging that right there. And it looks like we're still spawning at the bathroom spawn. And you can see right here at peek and trailer, I'm not really able to land enough shots. The guy's able to skip across the side. And for whatever reason, even with FMJ, you're not able to wall bang that. And then that is my only death. And even though that's my only death so far and my only death going forward, we're still losing by 4 points. So luckily we got a UAV in the air. One of the teammates called that in. I think at least one of my teammates has gun skill. And I'm coming around to stop this left side because I'm thinking that they're going to be coming out of spawn pretty aggressively. So I just pre-aim it, waiting for the guy, show a little bit of patience, and it pays off. So now I'm able to rotate back to my teammates. You can see we're heavily spawning in this bathroom area. So all I kind of do is got to rotate between left and right like I was doing in the beginning. Show that patience. I'm checking middle 10. I do have FMJ, so if someone's peeking around the corner, I'll be able to shoot through that. And I'm peeking the spawn here because they're going to be coming around the outside. So right here, I want you to look at how fast this guy dies and look at the distance he's at. You can see I do 150 damage at the bottom right there. And that was as a result of having that high caliber on. So you definitely want to run high caliber. It probably would have been an additional shot if I didn't have long barrel. So you can see how those kind of combine to make it so that you can actually do a lot more. There's a guy right there. I snap on him. I'm able to take them both out. And I move back into trailer knowing that we still have the bathroom spawns, at least in the meantime. You can see that UAV passes. I know that there's someone coming around this right side. And a majority of the enemies are going to be coming around the right side. So I peek it really quick, seeing if he's going to take the engagement. If the guy runs in, I'm taking him out pretty easy. He was thinking I was in that corner. So it worked out. He just ran in, jumped in, tried to went full send on it. And it didn't necessarily pay off from in that case. I get a little bit of a hit marker there. I go ahead and decide to take this aggressively. It looks like the guy took damage. I'm able to clean up that kill. There's another one coming at me aggressively. I go ahead and shut him down. Luckily, I was able to land those shots and he wasn't able to finish me off. Then right here, I know I'm very close to that next streak. I call it in, and now all I need is really one hit marker, and I'm pretty much good to go. Unfortunately, because of bad timing, I couldn't save my teammate, but I'm able to clean up that guy. And now that I got that strike team, I can go ahead and change up my playstyle a little bit. I can play a little bit more aggressively, knowing that I have a strike team on the ground and a sniper nest in the air. And a lot of times, what you got to really pay attention to is where your teammates are, because that's going to tell you where the enemies are, even if you don't have a UAV. Looks like a couple are inside trailers, so I'm going to go ahead and fire at them as they kind of come around, seeing if I can get any kind of wall bang there. Someone's coming out the right side. I end up taking that guy out. And it looks like more enemies are starting to flood in around that bathroom side, coming around from the trailer side. It looks like my teammates were able to get a couple kills there, but there's a lot going on. You can see my teammates are still spawning in bathrooms. I decided to peek this upper tin. I'm able to shoot through there, and I'm able to do a little bit of damage. So right here, you'll see I'll go ahead and push around this left side with my teammate to see if I can help him out. And after I get a quick kill on the enemy coming around the side, I'm going to end up rotating back towards the middle of the map. And more often than not, you're not going to really want to sit in the middle of the map that long. Generally, you want to move around the outskirts of the map, but I feel confident that it's pretty safe. A quick glance at the mini map and seeing where my strike team are is telling me that this is a pretty safe area, and I'll more than likely get some nice easy kills if they line up for me. And you'll see how the score changed dramatically. We were behind by about 4 or 5 kills, and now we're up by almost 20. A lot of that has to do with my streaks. I'm getting some kills in, but it also makes it easier for my teammates to get kills. The only downside with this scenario is these spawns can flip on a dime. Literally, they're all spawning in this bottom right side of the map, or the east side of the map, and then the second the spawns flip, they could spawn out bathroom. But it looks like one of my teammates is kind of camping on that side. Now you can see they all spawned out by trailer. They're going to be coming through trailer. I'm peeking that, take that guy out pretty easily. And there is a guy down below trying to take me out. Snap on him, take him out. And based off how aggressive those enemy players were, I got to get out of here. I got to go ahead and rotate back towards my teammates, get full health once I'm able to use that stim shot. Go ahead and drop my ammo bag, so in case anyone wants to come get that coming out of spawn. And now I can go ahead and rotate back around the map. You can see there's engagements happening at the middle of the map, and then you can see there's something happening all the way to the left of me on that east side of the map. It looks like those 3 teammates are handling that particular part of the map. So now I really got to be aware of the trailer, which you see right here, as well as the back bathroom spawns. It looks like my teammate's still hanging out with me. Just kind of posted up. I can see they're still spawning on me, and it looks like more of my teammates died on that east side. So now I'm just being cautious. I go ahead and peek out, got that full health. I know there's some guys here. I'm going to call on my strike team again, and you'll see once I'm able to mantle this, I end up taking that guy out. And for whatever reason, from this particular angle compared to the other, it's way easier for us to spot him than it is for him to spot us. The other thing that's nice about that spot is people aren't typically aiming there, so they're going to have to adjust their crosshairs, and that delay gives you a distinct advantage. So again, since there's not a ton of UAVs in the air, it gets a little bit wonky on the spawn, so I kind of got to just rotate with it, look at where my teammates are, and make judgment calls. I ended up taking that guy out pretty easily, and now I'm just peeking into the spawn. If anyone comes out there, I can go ahead and take him out. Now I'm thinking that this guy's going to run up the trailer, and once he does, I can go ahead and peek that really quick, and the dog ends up finishing that guy off. But now I got a UAV, so now I know exactly where they're coming from. They're all coming from this east side, southeast side of the map, and you can see that they're just running out. The dog goes in and attack them. If I didn't do anything crazy, I ended up going 51-1. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. Let's see if we can get this video over 1,000 likes within the first 24 hours. If you're brand new to the channel and keep finding your way back, please make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications on. Do appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.